Quick true or false. If you write your paper with AI, humanize it. Run it through Turnitin, check with GPTZero, and verify the references exist. Is it safe from getting flagged as AI? If you said true, I get why. That's exactly what most students assume. Humanize the body, make sure the references exist, pass the detectors, and you're in the clear, right? And that's the biggest misconception with humanized AI writing. Students clean up the body perfectly, then forget the reference list. But here's the reveal. AI detectors have caught up. They can now spot which LLM likely built your bibliography by reading citation patterns, the way sources are chosen, how DOIs are formatted, even the structure of the entries. It's a digital fingerprint, and that's what gives you away. Here's why this gets so tricky. The sources can be real, the DOIs can be valid, everything can look fine in a database search, and it still gets flagged. Why? Because when AI writes the paper, it usually builds the reference list too. And even with real sources, the way those citations are selected, grouped, and arranged leaves a pattern detectors can still pick up. And now the tools are getting much more specific. GPTZero has a bibliography checker that pulls out your reference list and reviews it on its own. It searches academic databases to confirm each citation actually exists, instead of just trusting clean formatting. Then it checks whether those sources genuinely support the argument in the paper. And that's where AI-assembled references often start to fall apart. SwanRef takes a slightly different approach. It cross-references a bibliography against 150 million papers. So the question isn't just whether a source is real, it's how the whole list was assembled. That means even legitimate sources can still get flagged when the bibliography shows structural patterns that look machine-built instead of research-driven. And that's exactly where ReviewerZero comes in next, picking up that thread and looking for the citation signals that still remain even after the writing itself has been humanized. ReviewerZero looks for citation signals that still show up in journal-style submissions, even after the writing has been humanized and polished to sound natural. And that's the part most students miss. Humanizers can change the prose, but the bibliography often keeps the fingerprint of how the paper was really put together. So here's the fix. Academic Sources is completely free, with no sign-up needed, and it pulls real peer-reviewed sources from 11 academic databases. That's why it shifts the whole process. You find the research before you write, which is what a real researcher does. So GPTZero's bibliography checker finds nothing suspicious. SwanRef sees no machine-built assembly pattern. ReviewerZero finds no citation signals to flag. Then you pass those real sources into Write Smarter, and the paper is built on genuine research from the start. That's the difference. The reference list remembers how the paper was actually put together. So don't let your bibliography give you away. Try Academic Sources free right now. No sign-up, no credit card, just real sources to start from.